Greetings and blessings from the Most High, Jah Rastafari, Crawford Ashley, the spiritual boxer. And I want to talk about boxing, as I always do. Somebody put a question on about what my diet was like when I was preparing for a title fight and what kind of training regime did I do. Well, to be truthful with you, which I always am, my diet was crap, absolutely terrible. If I had my time over again, that's the one thing I'd change, would be my diet. I'd get a dietitian, but I'd be more aiming at the plant-based diet. I'd probably be 100% plant-based for what I know now and how my body feels now. My running regime was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, took Thursday off, Friday, Saturday. And when I was at home in Leeds, I used to have circuits, keep running around in circles, psychological for me. And I used to have a 5, a 7 and a 10 miler. And when I was in training for a fight, I just used to do 5 miles. And it was all about time, it was all about bringing my time down. I'm not a very good runner, I'm not a very fast runner, but I run as hard as I can. And when I'm finished, every run I've finished, I'm absolutely shut down, got another, my legs are like jelly. And it's putting that focus into it. You know, everything's got to be a million miles an hour, or it was for me. That's how I trained. And then when I went to the gyms, in my training regime, I used to do 9 minutes skipping straight through and 9 minute shadow boxing straight through. And then I'd either do 4 rounds of sparring, 2 or 4 rounds on pads, and 2 to 4 rounds on the bags, it all depended. And I always finished on a speed ball. But I used to have, beyond the heavy big bags and that, at the beginning of the training, but towards the back end, closer to the fight, I only used to work on 2 things, the top and bottom ball and the maze ball. And they're the only 2 things I used to work on for maybe the last 2 weeks before it. I like the top and bottom ball. The focus you have to have on that. You know, it's a different game. And that, to me, it's like the ball's going everywhere and your punches are just hitting the target, you're not even thinking about it. And I think that's what happens when people say you're accurate, because you're used to hitting a moving target. Bags are just heavy and stagnant, they don't move. But this is just my philosophy and my opinion. You know, I've been boxing since I was 7. I had my first amateur fight at 11. And then, you know, I had my last professional fight at 37, I think 38. And it's just my opinion on what I've learned through 49 years of being in the game. So it's just my opinion. And like I was saying before, when I'd go into training, I'd always start with the jab. The first thing I do is get the jab working, get the jab going. My shoulder used to hurt, man. I'm on about the pain in my shoulder was bad. But you got to go through that kind of thing. And like I say, I train tired. And that's why my schedule, like Monday, go out to run as hard as I could, 5 mile time, boom. Next day, wake up. You got to go to the gym on a night and train as well. Next day, wake up tired and go out and beat your time. And then the next day, you're even tireder, but you got to go out and beat your time, and then you go out and beat the time. And to me, it's challenges. I need to have something to challenge, and it's like I say, if you want to train hard, give yourself challenges. If you want to train really hard, make it fun, enjoy it. It's like I say, go for a run. Yeah, if you get a kid to go for a run, he can't go for a run for 20-30 minutes. But getting playing TIG, he'll play TIG all day, running around. He's not even thinking about running and doing exercises. You got to make it fun, and my fun was the challenges, beating times, and that's what was fun for me. So pushing my body beyond its limits, or beyond what we perceive are its limits, was a challenge, and it was enjoyable, except for the 2 times. Once I ended up in hospital and once I ended up to be housebound. And there were, once in Ireland I got this thing called quinsing, but I did the best run that morning. But I didn't listen to my body was tired, but I got up and I pushed it and it did it. But then it just shut down on me. Completely shut down on me, man. I was out of the game for about 3 or 4 months. And then I was in Tenerife, and again I didn't feel good. And I went for a run up Mount Teide, or whatever it's called. And I kept doing an extra kilometre. Now I'll just do one more, because my body felt tired, but I needed to push it. I just felt like I had to push it. Got back to the room, boom. That was me finished, man. I had to stay there, I couldn't go out. I had a temperature, glandular fever or something, I had something, man. But that knocked me back for about 4, 5 months, 6 months. So you gotta listen to your body. And I think a lot of us don't. We don't listen to our body, that's why we're in the shape we're in. And you need to start listening to it, because there's a lot of people out there suffering, and I don't know how to or what to say to ease that suffering, because you've got to do something about it. Nobody else can do it, it's only you. And then again, it's very difficult when you're in there, when you're in that dark place. And I don't, anyway. Like I say, if you want to go for a walk, if you're struggling, if you want somebody to talk to, like I said, you know what I mean, let's arrange something, let's go for a walk. I've been in that dark place, I've been there, and what got me out of it was going for a walk down the canals. You find there's nice people on the canals. They always say morning to you, or eye to you, or afternoon to you, depending on which time of the day it is. If somebody says if I could change one thing, what would it be? And it'd be my diet. That would be the main thing for me, the diet. You know, sort your diet out. For me, plant-based works very well. And I think if you became more conscious of what you eat, just be a conscious eater. And after you eat, see how it makes you feel. That's it. Anyway, I hope that little bit helped. If you like it, please subscribe. I will be getting back onto the boxing. Well, that was a bit bad boxing. But I'll be doing some training and some little tips. Like these are just for my wrists. You know, strengthen it up both ways. Got to keep them flexible, keep them working, because in boxing your hands are very important. But like I keep saying, if you strengthen your grip up, your body, your overall body strength strengthens up anyway. And this is a good one that you can do sitting down. So just starting off. And if you're going to start off at the beginning. Just start doing stretches, try and touch your toes. Make that basically your first win, when you can touch your toes. You know what I mean? Have little challenges. And then they all end up into big challenges. Well, not big challenges, but they all end up, all these little things become massive all of a sudden. It's like, the one thing I have to keep telling myself I'm not going to be fit in one day, but one day I will be fit. So it's a nice mantra, that. You're not going to get fit in one day, but one day you will be fit. Just keep doing a little bit every day, you know. Anyway, I'll see what I can do. Bye.